It's been almost 7 years since we were introduced to this buff beauty in Ryan's cinematic short. Then on the 20th of March 2018, she was available to play for the first time. Of course, she was depicted with muscles and a muscular build compared to the other Overwatch girlies. This was way back in 2018, yet somehow in 2025, almost 10 years later, they're somehow struggling with her body type. Time and time again, Brig is getting slimmed down. Honestly, I haven't seen much uproar on YouTube, and she's not my main, which is why I never noticed until Lotus on stream made me aware of it. So here I am defending Brig mains and to have her stay buff and no longer thin down. First, I want to talk about the very first time that we see Brig actively getting slimmed down. So first of all, we have Sparkplug. This was the first skin that honestly started this controversy, in my opinion. This skin came out in April 6, 2023. And let me read y'all the Reddit thread that really just sums up about how people felt about this skin. Upset at new Brig skin. Okay, I'm very upset. This might just be something that I am upset about. However, with Brig's background of mechanics with the whip and being all around a mini Reinhardt, I'm very upset that they made her arms the size of Tracer. Come on, you know she's more buff than that. Make a petition to make her more muscular and call Blizz sexist if they don't. Buff Brig. You're actually right on this. Look at Reinhardt's cinematic. She got guns. These are noodles. Lol. Yeah, I was seeing hype for the skin, and honestly, I thought it was just a cinematic costume for a scene. I don't really like how the skin looks, and I'm doubtful it'll ever make me change off Season 4's Star Watch skin. The skin is really cool, but they ruined it with her arms. When has she ever looked like that? How did I not notice that? Also, her waist is thin as fuck. Definitely need to be buff muscle mommy. To be honest, this is the one time that Blizzard admitted, hey, we fucked up. In August 24th, they finally fixed Brig's skinny little arms and gave her the muscular arms that she deserves. So, okay, Blizzard, they learned their lesson. They were like, alright, we're not gonna slim down Brig anymore, right? They learned it. They were like, okay, they were pretty upset. So, everything's all good now, right?
It's false. No way. Not this time.
Let's fast forward to December 2024. We were introduced to Cardboard Brig.
Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness!
Squidward!
Somehow they slimmed her once again. Look at her abs. They don't even look the same as some of her other skins, where her torso is like visible, like the K-pop collab, almost a year prior. What the fuck, Blizzard? No one can tell me that she looks the same because she doesn't. This one, they don't even bother to fix, like, what the fuck? It's almost like they're actively trying to thin her once again. And of course, the Brig mains were also pissed about this one. But why? Why? Why are you so insistent on making her the smallest freaking girl in the game? Sombra has more muscles than Brig. Juno has bigger thighs. You claim she can't get more casual skins because of her design is so bulky, yet you refuse to fill the space with her canonical musculature when she doesn't get them. Why? Please reply. On the cardboard Brig skin, the one thing that I noticed immediately was her waist. Her waist is so tiny. It's like, I can barely wrap my hands around it. It's so tiny. And the thing is, it's like, why are they so insistent on making her waist super slim? Like, what the fuck? She's not Tracer. She's not Kiriko. She's not meant to have this very slim body type. It's supposed to be bulky. It's supposed to be muscular. She's supposed to look like Korra from The Legend of Korra, but the bitch looks like Asami right now. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Of course, Blizzard's like, hold up, let me do it again. This season, they once again somehow found a way to fuck up the magical girl of strength. They slimmed her thighs down. This girl can't even lift up Mercy, for fuck's sake. Now, this one, I don't even know how they fucked up this badly. Of course, Brig mains will once again riot. Looking at her thighs, right? Compared to all the other skins where you see her thighs, the difference is immaculate. You cannot tell me that it's the same character. Guys, Juno has bigger thighs than her, and Juno is supposed to be slimmer. How does that make sense to me? I don't understand. Why do they put Brig on Ozmpic? I don't understand why Blizzard is so obsessed with giving her such thin proportions instead of making her toned / muscular like she used to be. Most of the girls in this game have the same build. Is Brig not allowed to be different like Mei and Zarya anymore? She looks like she wouldn't be able to hold the weight of her flail because Blizzard wants to lose its play base to Marvel Rivals, who's currently mind controlling most of gamers with Emma Frost's thighs. Someone on TikTok said, I'm tired of Brig. Me too, girl. Me too. I gave Brig her thighs back. Sorry for the dog shit quality, lol, but as a buff woman, I'm very disappointed that Brig has like zero muscle in her Dokiwatch skin. Brig has to be the most inconsistent character model there ever was. We don't see this issue with any character, not even the most milk characters like Kiriko. All of her skins are consistent with her frame, and even other muscular characters such as Zarya and Ryan are all pretty fucking consistent with their figures and all things considered. Why is Brig any different? Why can't she be muscular and feminine like Zarya? Blizzard wants to advertise that they're a diverse game with different body types, but the reality is that when you're actively thinning out a character who is meant to be muscular and not a twig, that's not true. But why? Somehow, I don't even understand or know the answer aside from a couple ideas that I've thought up. Not enough sex appeal? Well, I thought about this one too, but to me, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. There's a whole subsection on social media called muscle mommies, and I doubt that could be it. I think the two most reasonable explanations is that Blizzard has a new Brig character model that they've been using, and they're gonna use this character model because they either don't have access to the old one, like the K-pop one, they can't figure it out where it's at, and they just don't care on how she looks, and that's why we have this really weird thin version, because lately I've noticed that this thin Brig has happened post K-pop, and I don't know why. Like, that's when her skin just kind of slimmed down, like she's been losing weight, she's been depressed, she lost her muscles, I don't fucking know. And that's kind of when I noticed like her skin quality has been just dipping and like been inconsistent as fuck. Or they were too scared of making her look big. What do I mean by this? Plainly, they did what they did because they thought it looked right to the naked eye. They didn't want her to look bigger than she was, but in reality, she's not exactly a thin character to begin with. She's not Zarya big, but she's also not Tracer small. If I were to describe her body type, it's like Buff from Korra, from The Legend of Korra. That's how I would describe her. Of course, Blizzard won't just magically see this and go, okay, this crackhead is right, and change her skins. I doubt it, but I also know that Blizzard, this isn't their first rodeo with making characters thinner either. We've seen this with Mei. There has been a couple of Mei skins where they're actively making her smaller, and it's just such a weird thing. Honestly, I think they do it because they think it looks weird if they make her look bigger. That's the best way I can describe it, because they're thinking, well, she's not Mei big and she's not Zarya big, so we're gonna thin her down because she's not that big. But when you're thinning down the fucking character to the point where she looks like she can't lift up her flail, the magical girl of strength somehow can't lift up the fucking flail, can't lift up her comrades, I think you done diddly fucked up already. The Brig skin controversy, in short, is a pretty weird fucking timeline, because this hasn't been happening for a while. It's been happening like post K-pop, which was I believe 2023, and the timeline is just fucking crazy with Brig. To be honest, the last time I remember having her a muscular skin that we could see was probably the K-pop one. And ever since then, they've just been on a really weird trail of just slimming her the fuck down. First, it was Sparkplug with her arms. And then it was the cardboard skin where they slimmed down her waist. And now it's with the Dokiwatch where her thighs are fucking gone. They slimmed her thighs down. It looks like she got fucking weight loss surgery or something. It doesn't look right when her thighs look that small. Because if you look at other skins where her thighs are pretty like visible, you can see the outline. They're pretty big. They're pretty thickums. And then look what the fuck happened. Like, Guys, come on. If you need some like ideas on how to make her look, pretty thickums, look at Emma Frost. Look at them thighs. Those are luscious thighs. You can do the same for Brigitte. It's not that hard. But yeah, that's my little rant on the Brig controversy, on thinning her fucking down. Like, honestly, Blizzard, I'm tired of you guys, like, thinning down characters for no fucking reason. I think y'all are just lazy. You guys don't really remember how she's supposed to look like to begin with, and honestly, it's a shame, because I think Brig was a really pretty character. I thought she was fucking gorgeous. I wanted to marry her. And now to see, like, her slim down, it doesn't change my opinion about marrying her, right? But it makes me a little sad. To me, it looks like, oh wow, she got fucking depressed or something and she stopped working out, kind of like Korra on Korra Alone. It makes me upset. Like, I don't know why it makes me so upset. And same with, like, the Brigmaids seem to be agreeing with me that the thinning is just inappropriate. It's fucking stupid. And to please stop it. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm sorry if I sounded a little weird, like lispy. It's because I got a crown and a root canal done recently, so it kind of hurts when I talk like normal, so I kind of am forced to lisp a little bit so I avoid putting pressure on the crown. So this won't be forever, this won't be a permanent thing. Hopefully I'll be able to get this solved in, like, a couple of months, or not in a month time, but like around there in a couple of weeks from now. Hopefully I can get the shit figured out. So I'm so sorry for lisping so much, and I hope it wasn't too annoying. But again, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just because it kind of fucking hurts to talk like normal. A quick shout out to my members. Wacky, Wakito, Woo Woo, aka Wacky number 2, Fruit Bowl, Jerry Rico, Manny 2062, Faded Visions, Onesie Lightyear, Peace Tea Life, Ansley Ledger. If you guys want to join these amazing people under my membership and have several different perks as well as support this channel, small hammies, it's 99 cents and it will have loyalty badges and perks. Hammies will have access to early videos and that is $1.99 a month. Big Hammy is $3.99 a month. It comes with photo updates, a custom note that will write you 3 times a year. Biggest Hammy, which is $7.99 a month, all perks above, custom Twitch command, and you get to pick my character's cosplay during October.